This is TrashyTwinkie. We're playing ASTRONEER. Now, I've already been playing this game for a couple hours. That's gross. So, I have a rocket ship. This game just came out on December 16th. It's a new game. It's a lot of fun. I love it. It's pre-alpha, so I'm excited for new updates to come out. It's pretty exciting. I am pretty far in the game already. Obviously, I'm on a different planet other than the original planet you start on. And I've just got here, just now discovering it. And what is this? This is just a big plant thing with an unknown, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah, these little unknown things, you can research them. Like, you can build a base, and your base can have a bunch of different buildings that do different things. One of those is a research base. And I guess if I want to set up a home base here, I can. I'm just not sure if I want to, because I kind of want to do it on a different planet. And holy cow, what is this stuff? Can I? Oh, this is just like plants. It's boring. Not deadly. Okay. So yeah, this planet is pretty cool. This is the only planet where I've seen these things. These things have not been on any other planet. They're pretty cool and kind of gross, and I definitely know I should not jump down into one. Oh wow, it makes a growling sound. Okay. Those are the only other like living life forms I've found. Now since I've been playing this, I have like a ton of air tanks, so that I brought 4 with me. Stop growling. So I brought 4 with me, you know, just in case. So I can walk around and explore planets and have plenty of oxygen. Because one thing in this game is you have this top bar right up on the top here. You run out of oxygen really quickly. Like, you can probably only walk out for like 5 minutes and you run out of oxygen. But each of these gives you a ton of extra oxygen. I also have a battery with me and a solar panel. Solar panel slowly recharges your energy. It's a small one, so it does it really slowly. You get bigger ones, but the bigger ones you can't equip to your player. You can only equip the buildings. This game's a ton of fun. So you have to like manage your oxygen and power, and your power is used to like use your little diggy tool, which you can dig holes with, or with Alt Tab you can build up with it. It's original. I like it. So this is a spaceship, right? Like, I just was able to make this, and this is an unknown from a different planet, and I'm really curious to see what's inside. That is a storm, so we're gonna leave. I want to take this unknown with me, so I need to get this compound off. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Get on the ship. No. Storms are scary, you can die in them. I mean, I haven't experienced a storm on this planet, but I'm sure it's probably just worse than the other planet. So, you can like land in different spots on the planet. They all have these little bubbles that show where you can land. Or if you click this here, you can see all the other planets you go to. Which, right now, I can't even go there anymore. That's one thing I don't like, is the planets move like closer and farther over time. Also, that's a weird little lens flare. I guess that's the sun right next to me, isn't it? That's probably why this planet's called radiated, because it's right next to the sun. So we can go to that arid planet. We can't go back home. I kind of want to go back home to show you guys. I've been there. That planet's like full of like grass and like plants and stuff. Oh, it's gonna come into focus. This planet sucks. It's like constant storm, and it has these spiky balls that fly around. Yeah, this one's called what? Exotic, yeah. And it has a lot more. It's like each planet's a little more difficult. I have not seen this planet. It has not gotten close enough to me ever, to the point where I could go to it. And I really want to see what it is, but I guess we just gotta wait. But probably before I do that, I'll probably just fly back to the home planet because it's about to come into range. That's the moon. It's called Baron. So I can just show you the home. Just show you guys this game. This game's so much fun. I definitely would recommend it. So right now we're gonna fly back to our planet. And most of the game consists of being on the planets, not normally flying around in space. I just now got the rocket ship, so alright, there's home. You can see it's got the little home indicator, so right now I can just fly there. Actually, it's the wrong home. I have two. I forgot. I think this is... Yes. Yep, no, this isn't my base. This is, I flew up once and wanted to make a second base on the planet to try and research, like try and find some more research things, because you can find like scraps of ships like this, like a solar panel there, and you can find research things, and those you use when you research something. You can either find like a rare ore, or you can find like you don't really find it, but it teaches you how to build something new, kind of. So like I had to put a bunch of these research things in there to figure out how to build something new. I guess I could have gone ahead and researched, but the issue with that was this place isn't powered with enough energy to keep up with the research, because it takes everything takes power to use. And as you progress, it's easier and easier to maintain that power. So this is my base, and it has 2 bubbles for some reason. I think it's because I have 2 vehicle bays. So hopefully I didn't click on the one that already has a... Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping I didn't click on that one, because I don't know, that might have bugged out. Of course, this game is pre-alpha, so there's still a lot of bugs. So this is my base. See, I have a ton of big batteries that power it at night. During the day, I have a solar panel that powers everything, and it's a big one, so it just keeps up power constantly. I also have a wind vane, or wind turbine, I guess, for night. Also, if it's windy out, then that'll power my base. And I have a ton of materials, like a ton of titanium and lithium, which is used to create stuff. So we got like a printer here. You can make a ton of different stuff with a printer. And when you start off the game, you start out in a habitat. So just this, literally just this thing. And then you build out, and you have to use resin, which is like a really common ore. It's this purple stuff. I brought a bunch with me because I thought I was going to make a new base on a different planet, which probably I will end up doing eventually. But you have to use this resin to build stuff, and then different buildings require different materials, like compound, which is like a step up from resin, and then there's like aluminum and copper, and then it goes like lithium, titanium. There's also coal, but I've never actually found coal. I've only traded coal, which is really nice. I really like that they have this trade platform, because getting compound, because it's used in so much stuff that you need like throughout the entire game, it takes forever to run around and try and find compound just in the world. So they have this little trade platform, and like if I need compound, I can just take some titanium and get 4 free compound for 1 titanium. And titanium becomes, like, you can only make a couple things with titanium and, what's this, lithium. Like, titanium you need to make, or lithium for, like, a battery, and, like, that's it. And titanium for a tank, which is an oxygen tank. And the lithium is also made to make big batteries. You need 2 to make a big battery. And the titanium can also be made to make one of these, which are really funny, because you can hook it to something and drag it around. But that's it so far. That's as far as I know. So I kind of hang on to it, but whenever I need compound, I trade it, because it's easy to get this stuff. Especially after you've researched a ton of things, you just gotta put the research things in the little research box, and most of the time you'll get either titanium or lithium. So I have a feeling these are just gonna give me titanium or lithium, but since they're from different planets, who knows? So this was from the first, or this is the second. Oh, actually new research. I wonder what it is. Might be dynamite. Nothing? Okay. That was weird. Maybe I've already researched everything and it's like bugging out. I already have everything. Nothing. Well, I must have already researched everything, so it's just kind of bugging out. Of course, this is pre-alpha, so they could have very easily just, you know, once you researched everything, then you don't get to research anything else, which I'm surprised you can't research and build dynamite. Because you can find dynamite, because you can find, like, dead bodies. I know, this is a really cartoony and fun game, but yes, you can find dead bodies underground, and they have dynamite sometimes. Anyway, this is just me showing off my base that I have now. Not a very good first video, but you know, I just wanted to get some. I'll probably play Dota my next one, or Hearthstone, and then I'll also play this. I'll probably start another world, like a new character from scratch, and make a little playthrough, you know, like cool YouTubers do, just so I can show you guys the game a little more, because it starts off a little confusing. Like, I had no idea what I was doing when I first started off, but it all makes sense later on. Yeah, so I think that'll be it for this recording. It's already at like 12 minutes, so I'm sure you guys are bored listening to me. Okay, done. That's it. Bye.